Hello students, welcome back to MathFace Java programming tutorials. In this video, I'll explain linear search and bubble sort on a two-dimensional array. Let us see the contents. Introduction, linear search in a two-dimensional array, sorting a two-dimensional array, and let's see the contents. Int marks double square brackets declares a 2D array. Two subscripts and two loops are required to access the two-dimensional array. The array may be accessed either horizontally or vertically by changing order of index and loops. In both the cases, the array is always accessed first subscript, that is row, followed by the second, that is column subscript, irrespective of inner loop or outer loop, the index variables. For example, int marks square brackets, that is row. First square brackets refers to the row and second one column. There are two tables over here, table like structures. One is a 3 by 3 array. Second one is 4 by 3 array. 3 by 3 array vertically, we use outer loop also, inner loop also, 3 times only. But 4 by 3 array, if we want to access horizontally, outer loop works 4 times and inner loop works 3 times. Whereas, if we want to access vertically, outer loop works 3 times and each time inner loop works 4 times. So this is how we manage. But internally, first of all, row subscript, that is horizontally, will be read, and then vertically, whatever we may use, index variable and the loops. We will see the example right now with the help of linear search in a two-dimensional array. The problem statement is like this: English, Science, Java. These are the 3 subjects and 5 students are there. And then 5 students marks in 3 subjects, which is a 2D array with 15 elements. These 3 arrays, one is subjects, one dimensional string array, second one names, one dimensional string array again, but marks is a 2D integer array, and then we need to calculate vertically, that is how many students got above or equivalent to 90 in English, that is 2 students, and science count above or equivalent to 90, and then Java 4 students got above or equivalent to 90. By looking at the problem statement, we need to declare 3 arrays, either read or initialize. Over here, we are initializing. And 4th array, we need to calculate, that is subjects above or equivalent to 90. Now, string subjects, English, Science, Java. Names, all 5 names. And marks is a 2-dimensional array. 5 students marks in 3 subjects. So 5 rows, 3 columns. And then rlen, clen to access the 2-dimensional array, that is marks array. That is row length is 5, column length is 3. Now the program subject above or equivalent to 90 is rlen, we are initializing with marks dot length, that is 5 rows. Then C length, column length, marks of 0 dot length. Here we are trying to access vertically. So int j is equal to 0, j less than clen. Clen means 3 times it has to work, outer loop. And then inner loop, if you see, k equals to 0, k less than rlen, that is 5 times. So for each j, k works 5 times because each column has 5 elements. This is how vertical access happens. So column length in the outer for loop, row length in the inner for loop. Whereas horizontal access, outer loop has row length and inner loop has column length. This is the difference, main difference. Had it been a matrix, there is no difference. Matrix means 3 by 3, 4 by 4. There is no problem. But if it is not a matrix, outer loop column length in vertical axis. Then for each iteration, if you see this, inner loop K0, 1, 2, 3, 4, outer loop 3 times only, J0, J1, J2. And in the if condition left hand side, marks of Kj, not Jk, column wise. Inner loop variable followed index followed by outer loop index. How is it working? Let's see. Kj, k is working 5 times, 0 to 4. So 0, 0 means over here. Then 1, 0, that is this. 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0. Then j became 1. Then 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. So 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, and so on and so forth. Vertically, it is accessing the array. So in order to access vertical, outer loop's length should be till the column length. Inner loop's length should be till the row length, and marks of kj, not jk. Now, every time we are taking count is 0 in the outer for loop. Why? Because every column we count how many greater than equals to. There are only 2. For the next column, it should be 0 again. So, each column change count is 0 and inner loop is counting if at all greater than equal to 90, count plus plus. By the time we come out of the inner loop, already count has counted above or equivalent to 90 marks. So we are trying to save in S above 90 array. We are populating it by using C variable. C is initially 0 and then C++ is postfix. So first time it stores 2. Next time there are 3 students who got above 90. So 3 and then last one 4. So in this method, accessing the array vertically and counting how many students got above or equivalent to 90. Then printing, what to print and how to print. By looking at the problem statement, we understand that the printing should be, all subjects should be printed first. In a for loop, we print the single dimension array. But the next line is Ramesh and his marks, 3 marks. So we need to access the array horizontally, marks array plus names array also 0th one. So in the outer for loop, we print some J0 in case outer for loop index is J0. Then we print names of J and also marks of J and K combination. Then third loop, which prints at the end above or equivalent to 90, that is 2, 3, 4 column. And RLN, CLN, we first of all store in the previous S above 90 method only. Now look at the print statement. There are 3 different for loops. One is in red color, then is in green, then black. First set of statements are printing subjects and println. Go to the next slide. Then a nested loop to print marks as well as names of j in the outer for loop. So first of all, names of 0 part will be printed and marks of jk. We are accessing all the first student's marks, then second, then third, and so on and so forth. Then println, go to the next slide. Then above equivalent to 90, some message, and then s above 90 of or in the for loop. 3 times we will print. Let's see the same program in the Java environment. Linear search and column-wise counting. String subjects, English, Science, Java. Names are given, marks are initialized. We may read them also. And there is one array which needs to be populated by us using the condition greater than equals to 90. And main method is creating an object and calling subject above 90 and then calling print. Subject above 90 is rlen, clen are stored. Clen outer loop, row length inner loop. For each column, we are initializing count as 0. And then if marks of kj, vertical axis, greater than equal to 90, count plus plus, and then count is stored in the s above array 3 times. In the outer for loop, we are storing 3 times. Then comes printing horizontally all subjects, and then next line. Then in nested loop to print names as well as marks of that particular student. J0, names of 0. 0th index student name is displayed, his or her marks. Then 1, then 2. Horizontally we are accessing. The outer loop has row length, inner loop has column length, and jk, not kj. This is horizontal axis. And then third loop is printing the s above 90 array contents. Let's see the output of the program. See, name followed by his marks. Then name, this is j, names of j, and jk, this is a double dimension array. And before this, one subjects array has been printed by giving /t/t. And then at the end above equal to 90, 2, 3, 4. This is about the program. Here is a practice exercise for you. I won't show the code, but I'll show you only the output. How? Look at this. Not only vertically, subject-wise above or equivalent to 90, but also student-wise, row-wise. The first student got in 2 subjects above 90. So 2. Here 97, 90, 2. 92, 93, 2. And 98, 100, 2. The last student got only 1 above or equivalent to 90. So horizontally you need to display the count. For this, either you can create another method, or while printing only horizontally, you can count and print there and then only. It's up to you, but this is a practice exercise for you. Now let us see sorting a 2-dimensional array. Let's assume array is 1, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4. Input is 1, 3, 2, 6, 5, 4. Output should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this case, row length is 2. 2 rows are there, and in each row, 3 columns are there. We'll see only sort method. Sorting a 2-dimensional array requires 4 loops, 1 if, and 3 swapping statements compared to single dimensional bubble sort, which I have discussed in lesson 47. Two loops followed by if a of k greater than a of k plus 1. That is, k is the index of one subscript only in single dimension, whereas in two-dimensional array there are two subscripts for each element. So we take for loops rlen, clen, less than rlen, less than clen, j, k, l, m are the variables. Now, if a of lm, one set of variables, greater than a of jk compared to if a of k greater than a of k plus 1 in bubble sort of one dimensional array, and temp equals to a of lm, two subscripts, in a of lm, store whatever is in a of jk, and in a of jk, store whatever is there in temp. If you see dry run of this sorting elements, which requires the loops to run 36 times. The time complexity of a nested loop is calculated using multiplication rule. So j less than row length, k less than column length, L R length, M column length. So 2 rows, 3 columns. 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 is 36 times. Plus false conditions, some 23. The dry run is these many times to sort a two-dimensional array. Let us see the program in the Java environment. Sort. Now here, initialized a two-dimensional array with 2 rows and 3 columns, then main method calling print sort and again print using an object, because sort permanently arranges the array, then print horizontally, 2 loops, row length, column length, jk is being printed, and then sort with 4 loops, and if a of lm greater than a of jk, then swap. This is the program, and let's execute and see. Array before sorting 1 3 4 6 5 2 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is the input, whereas this is the output. Now the practice exercise. Already I had explained student wise greater than equals to 90 should be displayed, whereas I have explained this part of the program except this column. Now the second one is read a two-dimensional array of size 3 by 4 and sort the array using the arrays.sort method. Arrays, java.util.arrays you import and then call the sort method. Refer chapter 7 of Essentials of Computer Applications for further understanding and practice exercises. The next video is about 2D array as a matrix. Thank you.